Yo guys, what's good everyone? My name is Ginger Senpai. Welcome to Senpai FGC. We're doing something a little bit different today. Sure, it's tied to Dragon Ball Fighters, but we're watching my first couple of ranked matches and kind of doing some post commentary along the way. I'm not generally going to be talking a lot about the matches at hand, but I kind of have something I want to rant on, and it's about growth and improving. Improvement is a major thing for me. So you'll kind of see as this game plays out how much things have changed. If you watch my games now, which you will be, and watch my games today, they're going to be a little bit different, to say the least. Another thing I want to bring up is Brandon. If not all my friends, but Brandon is kind of the main proprietor of this video. He contributes the topic at hand, and I'll get into that. But let's start the video. So something interesting I want to note is the team, right? So the team is a bit different to what you might see today. You're seeing Krillin, Yamcha, Kid Buu. Krillin and Yamcha were heavily inspired at the time by J.M. Crofts and Dado Doya. I absorbed so much of their content in a short amount of time. I binge watched all their videos, so naturally I kind of picked up those two characters. I have no idea where the Kid Buu came from. I don't even remember playing Kid Buu. Yeah, I was more than certain that he was never on my team until now. I'm, to say the least, a little bit surprised to see this character. Something I do want to mention is that I did watch the first little bit of this video to see the pacing, but now for the general topic at hand is improvement. You guys can see kind of what's going down in these games. It's pretty scrub-like. There's a lot of auto combos, super dash, all that stuff. Luckily, every here and there you're using an EX move or a special move to end a combo. But yeah, the majority is jump, super dash, spam auto combo, a 2M, 6M in there, here and there. Nothing really fantastic. But obviously, you guys can see, if you guys look at this video and my current videos of fighters, the gameplay has improved. The team's changed. The team has changed. But to get to the actual premise of the video is improvement. I've put a lot of time into this game. I'll give myself some credit that I might not have soaked up as much games or put in as much games as other people that are my same rank. I do know and I am aware that I have some kind of natural talent. Not a lot, but it's there. I can pick up things pretty quick, but the idea is that I spent a lot of time, I improved, I got better, and I'm still getting better now. A lot of people kind of ignore this, right? They think I have some crazy natural talent. That's not entirely true. I have talent, but it's not so crazy as to where I won every one of my games starting out, or I was just a god. I could do touch of death combos way back when. That's not the case. I got way better because I kept practicing. I played games ranked, I played casual games, I played on PC for a little bit, I played on Switch for the memes. I spent a lot of time in this game. Now, the kind of thing I wanted to bring up was with Brandon. Brandon's a very talented individual, but not just talented, but he kind of works very hard. I play League of Legends here and there. It's not a game I kind of love to play all the time, but every here and there I will be glad to play a couple of games. But if you guys look at the amount of time I've played versus the amount of time Brandon has played, he played in one season the duration of my entire League of Legends career. And that's kind of the main difference between the two of us, is he is a specialist type of person and I'm a generalist as far as things we play, kind of how we grow. And for the longest time I didn't know this was on PC, by the way. But we grow very differently. He kind of is willing to be so heavily engrossed with the game and just kind of, for lack of a better phrase, no life it, essentially. And he's gonna get exponentially better. If I were to 1v1 Brandon right now in League of Legends, I would lose every time. I don't think our skill level is so wildly different because I can do well in games we play together, whereas he might not. But more often than not, if there's going to be someone to carry, it's usually him. And it's not just the amount of time he's played, it's the knowledge that he's absorbed as well. He spent a lot of time into that game to get better. I have nothing but respect for that. So if he were to come somewhere else, if he were to go into a different scene that I am messed with, of course I'm going to win. So an example of this would be Valorant. We've been playing a lot of Valorant lately, but I have a background in FPS. Like, it's not the hugest background ever, but for a long while I played, FPS on console, so I had a general idea of what to do, when to do it. I played CSGO for a good, healthy amount of time. I played a little bit of Siege. I played a healthy bit of Fortnite on PC. So the background is there. So naturally, I'm going to be a bit better than he is. Not only that, I'm playing on a proper computer. He's playing on a laptop. I have the hardware advantage. I have stable frame rate. I have a good setup, a good mouse and keyboard, the room to play the game. Of course, I'm going to do better. Like, naturally. He was upset one time about how the training settings were used. He tried medium training settings, couldn't hit anything, and I tried medium training settings. It was a little bit hard at first, but I quickly adapted because I have that background. I have the ability to move quickly. I have decent reactions. If you were to ask me who had the best reactions in our group, I might consider myself as the option. So him getting upset, and he was a little bit upset about how I did better innately. The background is there. You shouldn't be that upset. This is like his first true FPS. Of course you're not going to do that good. Now, the same thing can be said in other places as well. Something important to note is that he'll get discouraged if he's not kind of grasping something. And I understand that hey, losing or doing poorly sucks. It never not sucks, but taking away, finding out things better, I honestly don't know how to explain this, but focusing on improving is way more important than winning in the first place. If you're just focused on improvement, that's all that really matters, honestly. So for a fighting game, as an example, if I am having a problem with anti-airing, and I'm using this as an example because it's been used as an example on me, if I'm having a tough time with anti-airing, my goal for a match should be to anti-air. If in an FPS I'm having a hard time holding a sight, hey, I should practice holding a sight. And just because I won the round doesn't mean I necessarily improved. If I'm not focusing on the thing that I'm weak at and trying to get better at that thing that I'm weak at, of course I'm not really improving. Like I said, just because you win a match doesn't mean anything. So with this, if I am focused on 2Hing a super dash and I don't 2H a super dash in the entire match, but I still won, did I get better? Maybe, but that's not what I set out for, right? So things take time to get better. Don't ignore people's kind of progress. Consider their background, consider how much time that they've spent in games or games of this nature, and take it all into account. It's not, people don't get better out of nowhere. There are people that are kind of savants of things, how they just kind of naturally pick shit up or naturally kind of good at everything, but it still probably takes them some time and practice as well. And it's really kind of upsetting to see, someone's frustration that you're close with, because hey, for something like this, I want everyone I know to like Dragon Ball FighterZ as much as I like Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I have to realize that maybe that's just not the case, because deep down you just want people to enjoy the things that you enjoy. But it's hard to enjoy a game like this when you're just getting destroyed, right? Getting destroyed constantly, it's very hard to remember to just have fun, to progress the first thing people consider, such as my friends, when they play me is, hey, I just want to get a win off you. I want to get a win. That's not what you want to focus on. Andrew is a prime example. Andrew is a prime example of this, where, yeah, he focuses too much on getting the win and not very much improving. And every once in a while, he will get that win. If I'm like messing around with and I'm not trying to discredit him here, if I'm messing around with a different team or something like that, he'll sneak a win up on me. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, very much good job, respect. But hey, once again, it falls back to, I'd put a lot of time in that game. You shouldn't expect to get that win. Just focus on improving. So a way to improve against me in Dragon Ball FighterZ is to 2H my super dash, block my mix-ups. My mix-ups are pretty simple, so they're not the hardest thing to block. If you want to do some damage on me, throw out a lot of Dragon Rushes. I suck at teching Dragon Rushes. So focusing on these little things to get better, and it's hard to lose. It's very easy to lose that in like hindsight, right? Where you're just in the middle of the match, you're not maybe as focused on improving that thing, but constantly remind yourself like, hey, Dragon Rush more. Hey, 2H super dash. Expect the super dash. Hey, focus on, doing some different B&B combos. Hey, I want to play with this character more. It all adds up. And, you'll keep on improving, even if it's a little bit at a time, while I roll level 3. Even if it's a little time, but it's improvement. And that improvement will stack up. That lag, though, Jesus. That improvement will stack up, and you'll catch wins more consistently on me. Like, that's... Jesus, that lag is actually terrible. Wow. Yeah, it all adds up. Don't ignore people's progress or time, the amount of time that they spent in a game, and just try your best to have fun. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had time for. I kind of lost myself in the rant. I'm very tired. I actually just woke up. I didn't mention that prior. But yeah, just keep on improving, guys. Don't lose sight of your goals at hand. Set small goals within matches to kind of help you self-improve. Ignore the haters, fuck them, whatever. You're just doing your own thing. And have fun with the games that you play. That's all I got time for. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more, check out the rest of the channel. In the description, there's links to not just my channel, but my friends' channels as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.